Hi, I'm Sherri.
And I'm Mike Meyer-Veen. Welcome to Disrupting Survival Mode.
We are so thrilled to have you as a part of a great sized group that is beginning, and we anticipate that others will begin as we move along throughout the next 10 months. Some of you already have faith walking or churches learning change experience, and some of you are totally new to this process. So we wanted to give an introduction to what it means to be a part of this learning community that is churches learning change and or faith walking. First thing it means is that you are asked to be an adult learner. Becoming an adult learner, what we mean by that is taking on a posture of learning. We want to invite you to step into the value of curiosity.
I wonder what curiosity means. What am I learning about that? Where does that come from? Why am I reacting this way?
One of the parts of being an adult learner and taking on a posture of curiosity is paying attention to the way we listen.
What did you say?
We all have been rooted in Western culture that has taught us subconsciously to evaluate everything.
I don't think that's right.
We are constantly hearing and judging. Is that right or wrong? Do I agree or disagree with that?
I've heard this all before.
And in doing that, we're often dismissing large volumes of possibilities and ideas and ways that the Holy Spirit is actually trying to talk to us, but we have already decided that we disagree with a portion of it.
Our church has more important things to do.
So we invite you to consider how you are listening. And instead of evaluating and judging, we ask you to try to turn that off and instead wonder, what might this be? How might God be speaking to me through this? What might it look like? What if that were so? Take on a new way of listening. Another thing it means to be an adult learner is to pay attention to our own reactions and to try to learn from them. So as we go through this process and you notice within yourself resistance and cynicism, anger, temptations to withdrawal, or even times where you feel completely overwhelmed, how do you be in each of those scenarios? What comes up for you? Where might it be coming from? Those are each excellent red flags for you to stop and pause and wonder with curiosity about yourself and about your own cycles as you are an adult learner. Another thing that it means to be an adult learner is to notice those voices of shame and perfectionism.
We should have done this better. We're not good enough to be on camera. We've made so many mistakes already.
And we will talk about this a little bit in our reflective living, disrupting with the spirit session. But as we begin to notice what each of us have a unique way that perfectionism shows up and a unique way that a shame voice manifests. And oftentimes those are things that are getting us stuck and stopped and shut down our learning. So as we begin to just notice those things and instead hear them and let them go to try to come back to, what am I learning? What might God have for me in this? How do I be curious? How do I wonder? How do I move forward? Being an adult learner also means taking responsibility for your own learning. No one is going to do this for you. What you put into it is likely what you'll get out of it. You need to ask for what you need. We are not experts. This is not an expert model. We are all a part of a learning community together. Some of us have been doing this a while longer and have developed maybe some expertise or some more experience, but none of us are experts. Only you know your context. Only you know yourself. Only you know what's right for you, what will work for you. We invite you to step into those resistance pieces, but also that you need to take responsibility for your own learning. And as a part of the process, we invite you into different ways of taking on information, practice, and reflection in community. So one of the ways that we engage reflection is through solitude.
Now, during solitude, it can be tempting to want to send that one email or update your social media status. Finish those dishes. Take a nap. See what's on TV. Or level up on Candy Crush. Instead, solitude is where you will have the opportunities to take a deep breath, say a prayer, connect with God in ways that work for you, reflect on what you're learning, hear what the Holy Spirit is saying, and be challenged to take another step towards transformation.
We ask that you play full out and engage your solitude the entire time, continually seeking to focus and engage on whatever the questions have been given to you or whatever else God might be showing you or leading you to in that time. Another one of the ways that we will engage this process is through coaching. Now, coaching is an opportunity for us to share and to listen to each other, and for a trained coach to simply mirror back what you're hearing and ask you good questions. It does require vulnerability and authenticity. And there again, you'll get more out of this process the more that you share, the more that you're willing to let others walk alongside you. And you'll notice also that the more that you share, the more everybody learns. We invite you during our large group times to share your story, to share what you're getting present to. We don't need to regurgitate information. What struck you? What was helpful for you? What are you starting to see in yourself? And the likelihood is that as you share vulnerably and authentically your own story, that it will open up a lot in other people. Again, we are so glad to have you on this journey. Thank you for your willingness to participate and join with us, and we look forward to learning more with you.